This is the Musashi, a Tier 8 premium Japanese battleship. It is the main reward in the Bushido campaign, and it is a sister ship to the Yamato, the largest battleship ever built during World War II. Both ships have 18-inch 460mm main guns. The stats on the Musashi are a little bit different than the Yamato, but it is probably an overwhelming ship just like the Yamato was. So how is the ship going to match up in the game itself? Let's check out the setup of the ship and the commander, who is Takeo Takagi. His base trait is Phoenix. The total HP restored by the repair party is improved by 4.5%. Inspirations are Andrew Cunningham for concentrated devastation, improves the battleship's main battery shell grouping. And then I have Robert Jujard for borer. It improves the battleship's armor-piercing penetration multiplier. Then I have a standard accuracy build for the Japanese battleships here. First skill is flammable cannoneer. Battleship's main battery range and its shell grouping is improved, but it is at the risk of catching fire. The second skill is gyrating drill bits. Battleship's gun traverse speed and its AP shell damage is improved, but that is at the cost of the maximum battleship speed. And the third skill is marksmanship. Dispersion of the main battery is improved, but it is at the cost of a rudder shift time. And then finally we have reaching out XXL to get that maximum range. It improves the main battery range by 3%. And then we have will to rebuild. The amount of HP recovered is improved, but it is at the cost of the repair party duration. So as you go up in legendary rank, you get much more HP recovered, even though the repair party duration goes down even more. But overall, the higher rank that you have, the better you will be able to recover HP. The special effect is it will auto repair when the HP is equal to or less than 20%, and it activates whenever you are within a certain range of an allied ship here at legendary rank 1. That is 1.5 kilometers. If you max out to legendary rank 4, that goes all the way up to 3.5 kilometers. So it's definitely worth maxing out your legendary commander skills here if you have the resources. And then for the upgrades of the Musashi, first upgrade is Aiming Systems Mod 1. Dispersion of the main battery is improved, as is the secondary battery firing range and its dispersion. And the next upgrade is Propulsion Mod 2. Time taken to reach full power is reduced by 50%. And then we have the Concealment System Mod 1. Detection range is improved by 10%, as is the incoming fire dispersion. This basically doubles up on your camo incoming fire dispersion by another 5%. And then the fourth upgrade is Main Battery Mod 3. The main battery reload time is improved, but the main battery traverse speed takes a hit. All right, let's check out the loadouts. Here's your normal high explosive shells and armor piercing shells, which we'll get into in a bit. Consumables, a damage control party duration is 8 seconds, reloads every 76 seconds, and there is an unlimited number of these consumables. Then the repair party consumable partially restores the ship's HP by repairing any light damage at the rate of 541 hit points per second, and this will go up as you rank up your legendary skill for the commander. So you want to watch this every time you rank up. Duration is 22.4 seconds, reload every 76 seconds, and there are 2 consumables. And then I went with the catapult fighter consumable because this will kind of help spot a little bit, actually, in addition to following the ship and automatically attack enemy aircraft. Duration is 90 seconds, reloads every 76 seconds, and you have 4 of those consumables. I selected this rather than the spotter or the secondary enhancements. And then here are the boosters, and really what I'm really interested in is the Epic Battle Booster to max out the main battery range. It goes up another 3%. The ship comes with a Type 9 Premium permanent camouflage, see detectability, range, and incoming fire dispersion is 4.5% respectively. Let's check out the stats. Survivability hit points is 85,000. Armor is 16 to 650 millimeters. Torpedo damage reduction is 55%. Artillery, you have 9 guns. They reach out to 19.7 kilometers. They reload every 26.4 seconds. Traverse time is a little slow at 38.5 seconds. HE shell damage is 7,300 with a 35% chance of setting fire. Maximum armor-piercing shell damage is almost 16,000, and that is awesome. And as far as the secondary armament goes, you have 127 millimeter and 155 millimeter. They both reach out to 5.2 kilometers. The 127s reload every 7.5 seconds. HE shell damage is 2,100 with an 8% chance of setting fire. And then the 155s are armor-piercing secondaries. They reach out to 5.2 kilometers, reload every 12 seconds, and they do 3,300 damage. And here are your AA defenses. I never really noticed the Yamato to be particularly good at clearing the sky, so I don't expect much different with the Musashi. Maneuverability, maximum speed is 25.9 knots. Turning circle radius is 900 meters. Rudder shift time is 19.6 seconds. Concealment, detectability range by sea is 13.8 kilometers. Range by air is 11.6 kilometers. And if you're firing in the smoke, it is 16 kilometers. All right, here's your armor view. This looks basically identical to the Yamato. Let's remove the armor and get down to the citadel. And you do kind of have a little bit of a turtleback armor. This is pretty well citadeled, and even with this, a little bit is above the water. A lot is above the water, and that is probably why the Yamato, and therefore the Musashi, is prone to getting massive citadel hits and getting taken out if you go broadside. So even though this looks like the most armored part of the ship, you definitely do not want to go broadside to other battleships, otherwise that is a recipe to get taken out. Overview: ironclad, above average armor thickness, greater resistance to all forms of armor penetration. Well, that is great, but you still do get taken out by other battleships by going broadside to them. That is an absolute fact. Superior HE shell damage. Well, it says it's above average here, and I'm going to have to check that out during a match here. I normally go with AP, but we will be checking out a little bit of the HEs here. And big guns. The ship is armed with high caliber main battery guns, and at 460 millimeters, they are the largest caliber of any main guns in the game. Musashi is a Yamato-class battleship and Yamato's only sister ship to be commissioned. Just like Yamato, Musashi was the biggest warship of World War II. Upon completion and contrasting her subsequently modernized sister ship, she had more powerful secondary battery guns but weaker AA defenses. All right, entered service in 1942, and there were 4 ships in the series. Right, well, that's it for the setup of the ship and the commander. Let's go out in a standard battle and check out some highlights. All right, here we go. This is the first match in the Musashi. We're in Warrior's Path. Let's check out the teams. Look like a lot of Republics in the match. Oh boy. Okay, let's swing these guns around. That island is conveniently in the way. That's awesome how that works out. All right, here we go. First shot with the Musashi. Let's switch to armor piercing. Let's see if we can at least start a fire there. And this guy was going to ram me. Wow. All right, we do start a fire. And both of our bases are being captured like immediately. I was a little too hasty there, and yeah, that is not good. That Goering looks like he's going to get taken out real quick. Nothing wrong with that. All right, very nice. And his fire is like really effective. Maybe I don't want to go with armor piercing here, but let me try the Yamato here. All right, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, got a citadel. Yeah, Yamato, you don't really want to go broadside against many battleships unless you want to get taken out. Alright, he's backing up. That's great. Let's see if we could take care of the situation here. Probably should have aimed a little bit more to the back. And that was obviously a miss. Man, it was a great opportunity. I really blew it there. Let me go back. We got another 5 seconds. That is great. All right.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Nothing. My thumb hit the joystick right at the last minute as I was going to fire the button. And that is just unfortunate that Yamato's gone, though. And Des Moines is gone. The Des Moines is gone. So, right, let's come up here toward A. Yeah, that Yamato, I'm not sure what was going on there, but that was not looking good for that ship right from the very start. So here's another Musashi. And all right. We are not spotted, so that is great. And it kind of looked like he was going to run into that Republic there. Got a lot of ricochets. That is not great. That was a couple thousand more damage.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Alright, this is still looking good though. Citadel hit, that's great. Yeah, you really don't want to be broadside in either the Yamato or the Musashi, I think. No, ooh, 2 citadels. That's awesome. Come on, reappear. There you go. Up to 87,000 in the first match with the Musashi here. So let's start angling away. And now he is starting to angle away. That is probably the best course of action there for that guy. We're up to 92,000 damage. And yeah, he successfully evaded those incoming shots. And the Republic there was very lucky to not get wiped out. I'm aiming up a little bit to see if I can get the Republic. And I think that's a good angle. All right, we'll start turning back around here. Try to get a good shot on the Republic's broadside. All right, the other guns are coming around. $103,000 damage. All right. And where it was looking like this was going to be an easy victory, now it's not so sure. Maybe this Republic will show up again. I'm going to send up the fighter. A lot of times they can help in spotting just a little bit. And there you go. As soon as we're clear of this island, we're going to take a shot, and he's angling. And we are going to go with the HE here. All right, time to hit the heel. And after one HE shot, hopefully we'll start a fire. We are going to go with armor piercing. Okay, we're going to angle away because he took a shot at us. Do we get a fire? We do get a fire. That is awesome. This guy's been in some kind of battles here, so I expect this to be somewhat of a perma-fire, so that is awesome. Let me switch back to armor piercing. Maybe that guy will be in big trouble there. He is gone, so he was in big trouble, big time. All right. This is looking a little bit better. Let's look to take B.
Capture that area.
All right, 118,000 damage here on the first match with the Musashi. This is awesome. I've normally been playing the Yamato with the Godzilla commander. This is one of the rare times I've been playing with the historical commander here, and the accuracy commander, I think it's Tanaka. And yeah, this is going pretty good so far. In this Yamato, the guns are in the wrong place, and I have an easy shot at them. Hopefully I aimed far enough in front. Kind of looks like I did. Should get some hits here. All right. We're going to angle toward this guy here. Now he's starting to move in, turn in. Big time. He's still not really aware of us, or if he's aware of us, he's not aiming toward us. But we're going to try to get him anyway. Looks like we'll get a couple hits on him. Up to 130,000 damage. 135,000 damage. Right. We'll get him right the last minute there. All right, B is successfully captured, so now we're going to move over towards C. All right, that Yamato is gone. That is awesome. All right, so, you know, I thought that the Musashi was going to be a little less accurate than the Yamato, but I am not really finding that at all. Maybe I should stop playing that Godzilla commander on the Yamato and go with this historical commander. And that's probably going to be something I'm going to look at pretty seriously here when this match is over with. But all right, there is that Musashi. That's the only guy left over there, so we are going to look to get a kill here and take that guy out if these guns can swing around. That is a perfect lineup right there, so that is awesome. Trying to estimate. Kind of looks good. We did hit him, but he was successfully turning away, so we did not do much more damage. Now this, if we get reloaded here, this guy is definitely gone. All right, let's see if we can get him. Kind of looks like we might. No, he got taken out by my teammate. Good match all around. The battle is ended. All right, 273,000 credits 142,000 battle performance, total damage on 36 main gun hits, 2 fires, 4 citadels, and we were running some boosters, so we did get some pretty good XP numbers there. Let's see how we did on the team result. 3rd place overall, 1900 XP. All right, pretty good match for the inaugural match with the Musashi. Let's see how we did on the economy tab. We only made 63,000 credits there by the time it was all said and done. All right, well, that's it for my inaugural match with the Musashi. It is an awesome Tier 8 battleship for only 2,500 doubloons. You can't go wrong by buying out the Admiralty backing for the current Bushido campaign. This is the Jaguar, and I'll see you on the high seas. Thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you like it.